right? Pretty easy, straightforward chest day plan today. We're starting to pick up the volume a little bit, so even though it was a little bit out of order, yesterday's leg day was actually my first day of increasing the volume. So today we're going to do a little bit more on chest, which means we'll probably end up doing like 4 movements for like about 5 sets, give or take 4 or 5 sets. We're definitely carved up. I've eaten a bunch of ice cream today. It's bulk season, so we're enjoying the treats. Of course, this is one of my only days of like really eating that much ice cream, because usually if I have any, I'll have like a bowl, but today I had quite a bit. So I also don't have pre-workout, so I was like, I'm gonna carb up to make sure I have plenty of fuel for this workout. So when you don't have caffeine, you need to rely on your carb burnage and your fat consumption for the long periods of caffeine or energy boost that you need, that caffeine provides sometimes. Either way, pretty much already know what I'm doing. No special guests or nothing today. It's gonna just be me. Most likely, I mean, unless they just decide to show up, which would be dope. I had a really good leg day with them yesterday, or Saturday night. Didn't end up working out yesterday, just because my wrist was a little sore. I don't know why it was sore from leg day, but it was, so it's fine. There's a small chance we touch arms today, or if we don't, I finally drugged the dumbbell, or the smart dumbbells for at home, so I can do a little bit of arms at home with the lightweight. Might even do like some wrist curls and stuff, something to recoup it a little faster. It's feeling better. I don't have to hardly use the brace or nothing for very long. Like I went without it my last day of work. But either way, we're going to try flat benching again today. Get it in as best we can. Do as best weight as we can without hurting ourselves, obviously. And there's not really much else to say. I'll see you guys in there.
Okay. I just learned how to actually do that pose. I didn't know you were looking at the opposite one. I was thinking you were looking at this one, or like the side pec or something, but it's actually this whole other pec on this other side. We'll do retry. I've been practicing this pose especially because I've heard it's like actually a pretty difficult pose to hit perfect. Isn't bad. All right, we're feeling extremely pumped up today. Get in the car.
Right. Well, that was chest day. It was extremely successful to me. I'm cooked. I really want to go home and eat like a peanut butter sandwich, but we don't have bread. So I think it's gonna, if we have any left, I'm gonna just have to get ramen, which is fine. Don't be too picky. I know, like, they say, you know, don't eat processed food, especially not ramen noodles and things like that, but, you know, time's tough. Sometimes you can't really be too picky. So if you're just starving because you'd rather eat the good food, man, eat. You're not gonna hurt yourself by eating, especially if you need to bulk anyway. Something else, if I keep this in the video, or if I keep it in the video and everything, y'all might have seen me do these, like, what's his name? Mark Felix type, strongman type fucking, like, pillar hole looking things with the cables. It wasn't very much weight, but it was, like, enough to stretch out my lats and provide me with, like, a little bit of, like, pulling tension to try to open my back up. I've seen, like, a couple of people do it with a little bit of heavier. I'm working myself up to heavier to see if it really works. But I'm just now starting that. So I kept my word today. It was 4 movements. All of them were at like 4 or 5 sets. Kind of differed. I think I did 4 on some of them. But otherwise, it was extremely successful. I'm ready to get in here, try to eat a little bit. I don't think there's going to be much video game playing, to be honest, just because I haven't been lately. But there might be. Who knows? There might be some video game playing. Either way, if you're not in the gym, get in the gym. If you are in the gym, about a 75 to 85% chance you're doing a good job. And if you're part of that 15 to 25%, probably means you're skipping something. Skipping a little somethings, or some lungs and heart work. It's important. Even if you don't think it is, it's really important. First of all, you're on your feet all day long. We need our legs, bro. Second of all, your heart is what's literally fueling your body. Or literally pumping the shit that keeps you running throughout your body. So definitely need that too. Either way, y'all have a good night, good day, whatever the case may be. Good morning. I will see you tomorrow for back day. Later.